Do you have a problem with these seed packets and how you can't manage to organize them in some good way? Then this is the video for you. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna organize my seeds to create a perfect organized seed collection for the new season. So let's go. So yeah, before I used to put the seed packets in these like ice cream boxes, old ice cream boxes, but it's just not very organized. It looks pretty bad and you don't really know what seeds you have. And also the seeds may fall out pretty easily and mix, so you know you can lose a couple of them, which is not very nice. But the best way, in my opinion, to organize seeds is using this. This is a seed organizer box and it has 16 slots. They look like this and they fit almost every seed packet. So then you can put a label on these and use this. So if you're gonna plant tomatoes or a cucumber, then you can take the tomato box and take the cucumber box. So now you just have this. So this is very perfect. This is actually not for seed packets, this is actually for photos, you know, printed photos, but it works very well for this as well. So yeah, the idea is basically to have one category for each box, or you can have more if you have a lot of seeds. I mean, you can have 2 for tomato, for example, because you know, you get a lot of tomato varieties, at least I do. But you know, this makes it easier for planting, it makes it easier to know what you have, and there's a lot of slots, you know, 16 slots, that's a lot of categories. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with all of them, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna find a good use for them. Now I've looked into using something like this. This is just a standard box, organizer box. It has slots, and you can of course make it so like every cube is a slot. But the problem with these is that the seeds often travel through each other, you know, so they just mix. And also it's very hard to keep track of what you have. And if you have a lot of different varieties, and if you have newer and older seeds in the same place, it just gets very annoying in the long run. So this, although it may look nice and it's pretty small, I don't recommend it. Now of course this is not a, you know, some type of magical perfect product, and I think that it has, you know, the individual boxes, they are a little too low quality in my opinion. I mean, this is just a plastic hinge, it may break after some time, and also this thing is pretty hard to close, but I still think that it's very good. And another thing is that it's transparent, which may be good, but seeds like to have it dry, cold and dark. So this is not very good, you have to have it in a dark room basically. Or you don't have to, but that will make them last longer. And by the way, some seeds last for, you know, maybe just a year or something, but other seeds may last for 5-10 years actually. So that's very interesting. And with this you can, you know, keep track of it. And also it has a little handle here. So now I'm not sponsored or anything. I think there are many companies that create this product, but try to find something like this. It will be worth it, I promise you. It's very nice. By the way, if you don't have a lot of seeds, then you may think that it's kind of stupid to have something this big. But if you plan to grow for a longer period of time, then you're definitely gonna get a few seeds, you know, you get, maybe receive them as gifts, or you just buy because it's kind of fun. Because sometimes you get carried away and buy too many seeds. I've done that. But what's good with this is that it's 2 layers of protection. You have 1 layer and then the individual boxes, so they're pretty locked away from humidity. So as long as the packet is not wet or something, then they will probably last a long time here. Now in my house it's maybe a couple degrees above perfect conditions, but you can't get perfect conditions, and it will definitely do for me. At least if I use the seeds pretty early on. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how I'm gonna store seeds for the next season. Don't forget to drink water, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.